Hello, my beautiful Pisces. This is V with PharaohsTarot, and I'm here with your weekly Elemental Water Gang reading. Thank y'all so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. This is the last week for our summer sale, so that's 30% off all of the tarot readings. The very last week. You can find the link in the description box, www.PharaohsTarot.com. Use the promo code SUMMER30, SUMMER30, all together. That'll get you 30% off any of the tarot readings. This is the last week, so make sure to make the most of it, all right? Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, let's tap in. And description box is the more with the 3 dots under the video. And we're also over on TikTok at PharaohsTarot. So you have the Page of Wands, the King of Cups, the World, the High Priestess, and the Ace of Cups. So there was something that you may have considered insignificant, but you still gave it your whole heart. There could have been a new project that wasn't really paying off. There could have been a relationship that you weren't really, I don't want to say that you were unsure about it, but the reason you were unsure because you were looking at it through eyes of the past, through eyes of things that have happened in the past with this page energy. Maybe there was a renewing of your mind that happened. And so with this King of Cups, you started to be more in your masculine energy of love. So taking an active role in being discerning about who you give your love and attention to. Because in addition to your beautiful intuition, you are extremely intuitive. And so sometimes you can, with that intuition, if you don't trust it, that Neptune energy of beautiful imagination, you will wear rose-colored glasses and see something for what you want it to be as opposed to what it is. Be it romantic, platonic, business. And so you were being very wise in how you move forward. And so there was an ending of you not being confident in who you are and not being confident in your status, having imposter syndrome maybe in a new level in your life. You started to like really take a seat and like, no, I earned this spot. I'm going to be here with this High Priestess on this. And yeah, your intuition became your leading factor. Okay, they became your leading guide. You could have Scorpio in your chart, or it could have gone through a major transformation or an ego death or something like that. You have this Ace of Cups as a gift from the divine. Now you're able to take on more with that, because you're more emotionally stable. You're able to handle more. You're able to really give of yourself more, because the divine knows you won't deplete yourself. The Creator is not going to give you more than you can handle and let you just crash out and let you burn out. Okay, that's why you had to wait. But you have this everything is fine, which is the pseudo 10 of swords. Once you realize that these blessings coming in are well deserved and well earned, it'll make your life go a lot smoother. You have the Page of Pentacles, so another page, the 10 of Cups and the 10 of Pentacles back to back. Let me just let that marinate. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles, the 7 of Cups with the Queen of Swords. So this is the energy of like, maybe you feel like you hit the lottery with this one. Maybe you feel like it could be a person. You're like, man, I really, or you know, like this person is amazing. Like they're mentally stable. They're emotionally balanced. They have their finances and their dreams together. They pour into me. They're honest and they're clear in their communication. Some of y'all really could be hitting the lottery. I ain't gonna hold you. Some of y'all really could be hitting the lottery, like the actual lottery. But this is also the energy of they highlighted 6 of the Pentacles. Whatever this new level up is, this could be like a power couple vibe. You partnering with someone in business that leads to romance, or your current partner, you and them start a business and it flourishes. Some sort of coming together to build generational wealth. Maybe having children and being able to leave the business to them and show them the ropes, okay, creating legacy, something like that. But you're also being very protective of your investments, and they encourage you to, because you're going to have more to give, so there's going to be more people pulling at you, more opportunities that you're going to be exposed to, just because you're in a new tax bracket. Some of y'all, you're in a new space emotionally, and so you want to keep business. Sorry, yeah, my eyes and shit, I'm sorry. So in terms of, there may be a lot of people needing you at this time in terms of needing to borrow money, and you just got to be honest about what you can practically do Okay, I don't know. One time in my life, I got the advice that never lend out money that you need right back, or that you're afraid that you won't get back. So it's like um, being realistic about things like that, like not giving people, you and the Queen of Pentacles energy, so you have more than enough. But this is like, oh, somebody really needs something. You like, oh, well, if I could take this part of money from my mortgage, and they said they'll give it back by the time my mortgage, like, there's some weird, like, no. Okay, and that's for some of y'all. Or like maybe putting your house, like taking money out of your house or your business, or you want to be mindful of that, of people's energy, but at the same time, you can't put yourself in a bad predicament, because who's going to look out for you? Okay, people who drain other people's energy supply and financial supply, they're just going to go find another supplier while you're going to be stuck. So they want you to be mindful of making wise investments with your heart, making wise investments with your coins, with people in general, even if it's not romantic, okay? Who you connected with matters, okay? It's an energy exchange. So if you're in a new boss position, you need to get new boss friends. It's not saying shun out everybody, but I'm getting, if you're at this level now, you have a discerning eye on who's been pouring into you, who's been giving you good advice, who's been sticking by your side. But bosses run with bosses. So getting in new circles, getting in new networking circles, exchanging ideas, things of that nature. Okay, knowledge is fuel for the mind. So to keep you on the cutting edge of your industry, keep you on the cutting edge of your relationship, getting ahead of problems before they happen, it's going to be paramount. Investing in yourself, therapy for yourself, couples therapy for y'all, something like that. But you got the Nine of Cups. This is wish fulfillment. Your dreams are coming true, but with this Queen of Swords, it's being clear about your decisions. Okay, you're not being like, well, I'm making a decision, but somebody know they can come back and play on your heartstrings to get what they want. Or you're not double backing. You're making the sound decision and moving forward. That's what a leader does. You got to take everything that comes with the decisions that you make. So you're being more wise in that regard. Two of Wands, Three of Swords, the Strength, the Page of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, the Divine is urging you. You're on a path of forward motion. Just don't go back to following to your old patterns. Keep in mind this is spiritual maintenance. This is physical maintenance, mental maintenance. Okay, healing maintenance. So you don't get to a point in life to where you're just good. You don't have to continue to work on yourself. No, you put it in a routine, and you just stick with that routine. If journaling and going to therapy and spending time with the divine, that's working for you, continue that even when life gets good, because it's about to get great. Some of y'all are in this already. Some of y'all are stepping into this, but it's because you made the investment. Okay, you didn't see how much you didn't have. You saw what you had to give, and you put it in there, and the divine is going to multiply that. This is a beautiful harvest that's coming in for you. So just be mindful, okay? You're very abundant at this time, and make wise business decisions, being practical, not what could be. But yeah, they just reminded you, okay, sometimes you may get thoughts from the past, but they're just thoughts. It's just transient energy. Let it flow on through you. You know, write about it in your journal. Maybe talk to it about it with a therapist so it doesn't stay in you, but just let it move on. You got the Strength card here. The divine is with you to keep you on solid ground, to keep you sound. Could have Leo in your chart. But you got the Queen of Cups as well, so somebody could be coming in, or you're going to end up sending a message out. Could be a message of love, could be a message of wanting to, because the King and the Queen out here. So you could be receiving a message or sending out a message. You have the Two of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, the Page of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Okay, yes, this is... Again, you're very hesitant about what you prayed for. Okay, you're kind of scared to get, not that you're scared to get it. I feel like they're trying to brace you for when it comes. It's literally going to be everything that you wanted. Okay, and don't allow fear to hold you back. Take small steps if necessary with this Knight of Wands. The one thing you don't want to do is block out your blessings with this Nine of Swords, overthinking, Nine of Wands, being overly defensive. You know, like it's like grilling somebody on the first date. You want to be honest and direct, but nobody don't want to feel like they're in the interrogation seat on the first date. You know what I mean? Or even like when hiring people for your job or your new business, or you've been elevated and you have to hire people. Yes, you want to get to know who they are, ask the real questions, but no one wants to feel like they're in a hot seat. Like It's something like this energy of like, oh, you gotta prove to me why you want to be here. Like, no one, high vibrational people aren't going to deal with that. They see you have like unhealed areas. They're going to be proving themselves forever in order to be in your presence, and that's not a good look. And so just be mindful of that, Pisces. But you got this. You have the Nine of Pentacles, so you are a badass being full of life-living possibilities. So single, satisfied, independent, and ready to partner. You got the Queen of Wands, Temperance with the Knight of Wands. So yeah, you're going to get a lot of offers, business-wise, romantic-wise. You're going to have a lot of suitors that want you to temper this fire energy, Queen of Wands, looking all fine and fly, okay? You're a boss, being confident, showing yourself. Let Archangel Michael help you balance out your energy so that you don't move forward in too much of a lustful energy if it comes to romance, or too much of a the Knight of Wands isn't as mature as the King, so they make in business, they make impulsive decisions that leads to breakdowns over time, because they just have this burning desire to make something happen. They have the ability to move it forward. You could be coming into contact with a younger fire sign romantically, or someone on your team is younger. This is you kind of telling them, okay, this is you also like being mindful and setting the pace and not letting that energy overtake you. She had a Lover's card with the Tower, so yes, with the Four of Wands, yeah, it's coming out of nowhere seemingly, and you got the King of Pentacles. What? King of Pentacles with the full Tower. You already came out as the Queen of Pentacles. You got the Queen and the King, because this is a divine partnership with the Sun and the Star and the Two of Cups. You're getting everything you want. You're getting everything you want, Pisces. Congratulations. Man, it's crazy. You got the Truth on the bottom. The Owl. Not the Owl. I said the Owl, but this is the Crow. So maybe the Owl is one of your spirit animals, or they're just urging you to be wise and be honest. Okay, it's the messages from the divine, okay? You're in touch with your dark side as well as your light. You know how you move. You know yourself. Okay, if you're going to keep it real with anybody, keep it real with yourself first, okay? So it's like this energy of like, you know your dark side. You know what brings it out. You know when you get around people how you feel, and you know when it starts to kind of get unbalanced. So you know when to pull yourself back into hermit mode and just take your time and paces, because this is going to be a love story out this world. This is also going to be a business launch out of this world. But you have on the bottom, you have magic, okay? You chose to believe in faith of a mustard seed. You chose to believe in the divine. You kept your faith in them. You kept your faith in your daily routine. You kept your faith in your passion, and it's paying off. The Rainmaker with the Holy Mountain and the Standstill. This is you really getting into your spiritual bag. This is you really carving out quality time on a daily basis, because yeah, you're going to be winning in 3D, and winning in the world is good as long as you have a foundation of truth, and that is with your spirit team. So this is you know, you taking time out to go to the Holy Mountain. Is a holy place. A lot of Pisceans love the ocean, love bodies of water. This could be you going to that spiritual place that resets you on a regular basis, okay? And so stay in contact with them even when things are going good. They're going to help point you in the right direction. This standstill, this is like learning how to pause before making decisions in love, business, or romance. Just taking that time. There's no rush. You're going to keep the pace as long as you're moving forward. But this could be you and a partner who are so in sync. This could be you praying about, is this the right person for me? Is this the right job? Or, you know, I feel like at this point you develop a relationship with your spirit team, with your guides, with your angels, whatever religious affiliation you have. So be honest with them. Talk to them how you would your best friend, like you would your therapist, okay? Be open and honest with them. They're going to give you the tools you need to move forward, okay? But this is a beautiful, beautiful read. They're going to let you know when to wait on something and when to move. They're your right hand first and foremost, before anything, for any romantic partner, before any business partnership or venture. Your spirit team is your right hand no matter what, okay? So hopefully this was helpful, Pisces. So much love and light to you. Namaste.